Hi, I'm Lauren Elaine, English faculty and poet in residence here at the University of Dubuque. In 1996, the Academy of American Poets named April National Poetry Month as a way to celebrate the art of poetry, its history and ongoing evolution, its variety of aesthetics and concerns, and most of all, its power to touch us deeply. To celebrate National Poetry Month here at UD, I asked members of our campus community, faculty, staff, administration, and students to share their favorite poem with me and tell me a little bit about why it mattered to them. And what was wonderful was not only the variety of poetry, but the way that each poem seemed to have entered the lives of the reciter in some deep and meaningful way, which is testimony to the power of poetry. I invite you to come back to the site every Monday to see a new video, and I hope you enjoy National Poetry Month.
I'm Jen Supple-Bartles. I'm with the Communication Studies Department at the University of Dubuque. And the first poem I'd like to read is On Bale Strand by Yeats. And it was the first poem I fell in love with. A fierce woman is better. A woman that breaks away from you when you thought her won, that leaves you fed and hungry at one time. A woman who has never known love but is a kiss in the mid-battle, and a difficult peace twixt oil and water, candles and dark night. Hillside and hollow, hot-footed sun, and the cold sliding, slippery-footed moon. A brief forgiveness between opposites that have been hatreds for 3 times the age of this long-established ground. And this poem is Resume by Dorothy Parker, which is just all about beautiful things. Razors pain you. Rivers are damp. Acid stains you. Drugs cause cramp. Guns aren't lawful. Nooses give. Gas smells awful. You might as well live.
Hi, my name is Nathan Ferris. I teach English here at the university. And I'm going to read a poem by a late Tang, 9th century Chinese poet. I teach global lit. And here is a poet who has been exiled from his home as a scholar and misses his wife in the north. I'll read it in Chinese first and then give you my rough translation of it. 夜雨积悲，李商隐。君问归期，未有期。巴山夜雨张秋池，何当共剪西窗烛？共话巴山夜雨时。In English, it's something like this. A letter sent home to my wife in the north. My dear, you ask when I may return. The answer is I do not know. The nightly rain here on the mountain fills the autumn pools to overflowing. I look forward to trimming the candle in the western window with you. I look forward to talking together about this never-ending rain. I like this poem because it's a love poem to his wife. There are plenty of poems in the world about mistresses and carpe diem poems about let's have sex now because we're getting old. But this is a nice middle-aged I love my wife poem, and we need more of those.
Hi, my name is Kendall, and I work in the Office of Academic Affairs at the University of Dubuque. I'm happy to be a part of National Poetry Month. The poem I have selected was actually a piece written for myself and my husband on the eve of our wedding day, and it was written by a little-known but much-loved poet, my mother, Valerie Cole. So I'm going to read a poem. It's called Beige, or Anne Cole's first, second, and third color choice. All people, 'tis said, have their favorite color. Some folk choose bright tones, others choose duller. Anne Cole has a preference which is strange for her age, but whenever she can, she will always pick beige. Now, beige is a color, I'm sure you agree, that's safe, goes with everything to a degree. It conjures up calmness, not anger or rage. Have you ever seen a face flushed with beige? Her liking for beige did not cause concern until the family began to discern she never appeared in pink, green, or blue, always that color of such somber hue. On any morning you could quite safely wage she would come down to breakfast dressed up in beige. We pulled out the catalogs from Penny's, Ward's, and Sears. We showed her the outfits in woolens and sheers, and the wide range of colors from which she could choose: green, yellow, and orange, mauve, pink, and bright blue. She nodded her head and flipped over the page. Identical outfits on sale in beige. We sent her a traveling, her mind to enhance. She went with Aunt Margaret to Spain and to France. She brought back her pictures, La fille en sur la plage, in a bikini, le couleur du beige. She was rapidly approaching her 23rd year. The family met to discuss and confer whether or not their dislike to give voice upon that color that was her first choice. We finally decided we had reached the stage. The color didn't matter. We loved her in beige. But wait, a David B. Kendall came calling to woo. He gave her a ring of sapphire blue. He showered her with roses, long-stemmed and red. Her father, he muttered, and was heard to have said, "A word I must have with that young Kendall fellow, or next he'll bring green or something in yellow." But strange things were happening, 'cause what do you think? Her eyes glowed so hazel, her cheeks flushed with pink. Her life became colored, all rainbow-hued. No longer was she so beige and subdued. Love was the paintbrush. It gave sparkle and light. Now we'll see her tomorrow in traditional white. And that is the poem written by my mother the day before we were married, almost 27 years ago. I love you, Mom.
Hello, my name is Seth Scott. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm here at the University of Dubuque as a senior studying health and wellness. I'll be graduating in May 2012. Today I'll be reading you one of my favorite poems from Langston Hughes, As I Grow Older. The reason why I selected this poem is because throughout my life journey, I had learned valuable lessons. One wise lady had once stated, "Nothing is a mistake, always a lesson." As I grow older, it was a long time ago. I have almost forgotten my dreams, but it was there then in front of me, bright like a sun, my dreams. And then the wall rose slowly, slowly, between me and my dream, rose until it touched the sky, the wall. Shadow, I am black. I lie down in the shadow, no longer the light of my dream before me. Above me, only the thick wall, only the shadow. My hands, my dark hands, break through the wall, find my dream. Help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this shadow into 1,000 lights of sun, into 1,000 swirling dreams of sun.